Music Access. Wow. Here in Seoul, in Korea, they say that we've only seen around 10 days of clear skies without any fine dust or yellow dust during the entire month of April. Wow, I wonder what the skies were like where all of you are. Just think about it. 2 out of 3 days we were stuck with hazy, foggy skies during this beautiful season. Thinking back on last month, I'm getting even more frustrated because it felt like I was stuck in a room without any windows along with all the dust and dirt. Fresh air and clear blue skies. You don't realize how important these things are until you've lost them, right? I hope that the May skies will remind us how important these small things are. And I hope the skies this month will be clear and blue all throughout the month. Not just here in Korea, but elsewhere in the world too. You're here with me on May 3rd, 2016, and the first song for the show today was Black Magic by Little Mix. Hello, Music Access family. It's me, your DJ for Music Access, Royal Pirates Moon Kim. And April, there has been a lot of fine dust and yellow dust. So anywhere you live right now, if there's a lot of fine dust or yellow dust, you guys should most definitely wear a mask, right? To avoid any infections or any type of, bad diseases, okay? It could be pretty bad for you, I heard. All right, here are the announcements for today's show. For the first hour, we have MAF, where we accept applications for anyone who wishes to become a part of Moon's Music Access family. Friendly Moon Oppa's Moon Quiz, where we only have one answer but 3 hints, as well as message time and Moon Question. And for our second hour, it's our dating advice corner, as well as the time to talk about the difference between men and women. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Jane and Xian will be joining me in the studio in just a bit for the second hour. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air, live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through our smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio, and you can use our services there. So if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, send those requests on our message board with the subject titled Request. Alright, we'll come back right after a song for message time. Bad Day by Daniel Powder, requested by Anna from Japan. The song we just listened to was Bad Day by Daniel Powder, requested by Anna from Japan. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Alright, it's time to listen to your stories with message time. We have a message from Camille Sison from the Philippines. Hey Mooncho, I promised my 5-year-old cousin that I'll request for you to greet him. His name is Sheldon. What's up, Sheldon? How's it going? I often look after Sheldon so he knows about you guys. He's a little rock star and looks up to Suyun. I'm so proud for his great great taste in music. Hey. Alright, Sheldon, you go, Sheldon. Good job. And if you look up to Suyun, you should definitely learn how to play the drums. I think you have that potential, Sheldon. I could just tell by the name that you're going to be a great drummer someday. So learn it. All right. Thank you very much, Camille, for your message. And thanks so much, everyone, for sending in your messages to Message Time. And let's listen to a song before we come back with MAF. How Come You Call Me by Alicia Keys, requested by Samantha from Australia. Calling our Music Access family. From today, we are MAF. MAF is, of course, the acronym for Music Access Family. This corner is for us to collect applications from all of you who wish to become a member of Music Access Family, and now we'll introduce those applications for you on air. And some of the things we would like to see on your application is your name, of course, where you live, your age, and other interesting facts about you. You can write about your hobby, your interests, your likes, your dislikes, or anything else you want to say to me is fine too. All right, today's first MAF message is from Gracelyn from Singapore. Hi, Moonlin Oppa. What's up, Gracelyn? I'm here to write again on MAF. Yeah, for sure. Good job. Since I've talked about my university, I want to talk about my middle school life. All right. When I was in middle school, I was a typical good student. Conduct-wise, sorry about that. Conduct-wise only, of course. Hey, my grades weren't that colorful, but just average. I see. I joined the guitar club I told you before my first MAF, but I was also the student council in my school. So occasionally I got to participate in various school events and etc. I was living a busy middle school life. By the third year of being a student counselor, I was nominated to be the vice head counselor, but unfortunately I didn't manage to become one because my opponent was too strong. But I was grateful for the opportunity. Well, my hard work paid off in my fourth year as a counselor. I was nominated once again to be the head counselor. And guess what? I was elected to be the head counselor. I was happy and grateful to the people who voted for me after hearing my speech. I remember when I was a head counselor, I had to host a flag raising ceremony during the week. I had duty and say the school's pledge and country's pledge in front of the whole school. So I had to memorize it. I think I had one incident while I was doing that. I went out of tune once when I was beginning to talk, and I was teased by my friends after that. Well, Gracelyn, it's okay because I do that all the time when I'm on radio, right? I stutter all the time and my voice cracks like I just did, and it's okay. It happens. Anyways, I was so embarrassed, but I had a really good time in my middle school, and sometimes I wished I can turn my clock because as much as I had fun, I also had lots of regrets. So I hope everyone will appreciate what they have now and do what you want to before you regret it when you look back. I see. Anyway, so that's my story for today. Thank you, Munopa. Have an awesome, regretless day ahead. Thank you for that very thoughtful message, Gracelyn. And I like how this story has like a moral to the story, right? Don't do something before you regret it. Or I guess the moral is, everyone appreciate what you have now and do what you want to before you regret when you look back. That's a very good moral, Gracelyn. And that's great that you are a head counselor. I guess that was a great opportunity for you to really grow as a person too, and to really get to develop yourself, develop your leadership, I guess, right? Because in middle school, I wasn't really like that. I was never really interested in school. I think I've said this quite a few times, but during middle school and high school, I went to school in the States, and I was just never interested in school. I've had a few friends during middle school. I just hung out with like a bunch of bunch of different friends, But when I went to high school, I just only hung out with Suyun because I fell in love with music then. And then I would just only focus on music, and like the school life and the friends at school. It just wasn't that important to me. But when I look back now, if I could turn back time, I wish I would have made more friends and hung out with more friends then, and maybe participate more with school, so then I would have more memories of high school, But I guess that experience kind of made me grow as a musician, because that was a perfect time. When you're young, I think it's a perfect time to learn something new and to really develop who you're gonna be in the future, right? And especially during high school and college, that's like when it shapes you to be who you are in the future. And I think just being focused with music, I don't regret. But I guess if I could go back, I would focus on music and just kind of participate with school more, But I guess it really shaped me for who I am right now, being a musician. All right, Gracelyn, thank you very much for your message, and let's listen to a song before we come back with more on MAF. Best Day of My Life by American Authors, requested by Jana from the Philippines. All right, that was Best Day of My Life by American Authors, requested by Jana from the Philippines. And here's our next MAF message from GM Min from Malaysia. Sup, Yo Moon. As I told you last time, both of us have a lot of nicknames. What will you be calling your siblings? For me, I call my younger brother Potato Piglet because I'm the potato piggy for the family. Then we have a nickname for my dad, which is Mr. Pig Owner because he owns two pigs. And there goes my mom is Farmer because she feeds us food. Hey, hey, hey. And Moon, do you think the name of Mooncake suits you? Because when you smile, you're just as sweet as the cake. I'm cheesy. You're not cheesy, Jimin. Thank you very much for calling me sweet. And I like that nickname, Mooncake. But I think for me, I've always had a lot of nicknames. And with my names, somehow with Moon and Chul, just like these nicknames go so well with it. And my friends always added like Moon to all the nicknames and Chul to all the nicknames. And it would just sound good. I don't know why. It's something about my name that nicknames sound good with it. And my younger sister, I don't really have a nickname for her. I just call her by the name Hauna. I just call her Hauna, and I'll just call her Miss Potato Head. Yeah, because she kind of has like I guess, a little potato-shaped head. So I'll just call her Miss Potato Head from now on. All right. And to talk a little bit about my sister, she's 8 years younger than me. For those of you guys who don't know about my sister, she's 8 years younger. She went to the States when she was 4, so she's really fluent in English, but not really in Korean, but she's learning a lot now. She lives in Korea. But the thing about my sister is I'm amazed how talented she is. You know, she's really smart. She does really well in school, but she's also musically really talented as well. I listen to her like humming to a song, and she just has like that Alicia Keys voice. You know, she has that really amazing R&B voice. There's something about her, but she doesn't really want to develop it, and she gets really shy when I'm like, "Hey, sing for her." Sing for me, right? And then she gets too shy to sing. So I guess she doesn't really have the personality to be a singer, but you know, I'm kind of amazed how talented she is. Yeah. All right, Jimin, thank you very much for your message, and thanks to everyone for participating in MAF. So here's how you can participate for MAF. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and click on Music Access, which will bring you to our homepage. Just write MAF on the title and tell us what you want us to know about you. If you want to participate through your smartphone application, just download the Arirang Radio application and you can do the same. Just write MAF on your title and leave your messages there. All right, we'll come back right after a song for Moon Quiz. Do It Again by Pia Mia featuring Chris Brown and Taiga, requested by Satomi from Japan. Solving, answering, and enjoying questions with Moon on Moon Quiz. Moon Quiz is not difficult or complicated. There are 3 hints for the answer. The first hint will be a little hard. The second hint will be a little easier. And the third hint will be really easy. So let's start today's Moon Quiz. First hint. I think a lot of you guys might have been waiting for this, but we're seeing a lot of girl groups make their comeback nowadays. And today's answer is a girl group that is known for being lovable and sweet. They're just lovely. That's what they are. Second hint. Here's the second hint. And there are 8 members in this group. And just a while ago, these members kept sneezing, "Achoo! Achoo!" on stage, right? And that was really lovely and sweet, though. Isn't that strange? Nope, it's not strange at all because they are really a very lovely a group of girls. And third hint. So this lovely girl group has made a comeback with a new song. It's called Destiny, 나의 지구. And we're going to listen to a part of it, and all you need to do is guess the group that sings this song, okay? PD님, music start. Sounds good. So what is today's Moon Quiz answer? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Okay, before we move on, let's listen to a song. It's another song called Destiny. Destiny by 동방신기, requested by Celia from USA. The song you just heard was Destiny by Dongbang Shingi, requested by Celia from USA. And this corner is for all of your questions about me and my answers. It's called Moon Question. And here is today's question from Celine from Turkey. Hi, Moon. Okay, so I know you're a huge Star Wars fan. Yes, I am. From a fellow Star Wars fan. It's nice to meet a fellow Star Wars fan, Celine. I was wondering who your favorite character is from The Force Awakens, the new Star Wars movie. For you guys, for those of you who don't know, The Force Awakens is the episode 7 of the new Star Wars film. And mine is Poe. Lots of love and thank you. Poe Dameron definitely is a really attractive character. I guess it's like a next generation, like younger, minor version of Han Solo, Poe Dameron. But I gotta say, my favorite character has definitely got to be BB-8. Yes, I was amazed with BB-8, and BB-8 is just so cute, right? And actually, for me, about The Force Awakens, I saw the movie 3 times in the theaters. And the thing about it is, the first time I saw it, I was a little disappointed. You know, I guess I was expecting too much, and it felt too similar to The New Hope, Episode 4, the first Star Wars movie ever. It felt too similar. The plot and the characters felt too similar, so I was expecting like a totally different, like a different vibe, a different story, different, different story, different like experience of Star Wars. But it felt a little similar, so I was disappointed. But the second time I watched it, it got better. And the third time, I really enjoyed it. So the more and more I watched it, I actually learned to like it. And BB-8, I think, is definitely a good character. I like its design and, you know, how it runs with that, like a round body. But I gotta say, from the humans, I don't know. Poe's definitely an attractive character. Yeah, I really liked Poe. And the other 2 characters, I'm not too sure about yet. I don't know if I like him yet. You know, I'm still really, you know, my favorites are still Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. They're definitely my favorite. And these new characters, actually for me, did not beat them. They couldn't top it, you know. They're actually still my favorite characters, Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right. But my favorite from The Force Awakens is BB-8. And Lynn from Singapore says, what is something you always wanted to try but have been too scared to? Something that I've always wanted to try but I've been scared of. What could it be? I guess there could be a lot of things, like bungee jumping. I've always wanted to try, and skydiving, like stuff like that, like something adrenaline pumping experiences I've always wanted to try and felt really cool but haven't tried yet. And I've also always wanted to write. I've always wanted to write like a book or like a story or novel. I always have like good ideas for a plot, like the whole idea. But what's hard with writing is that you have to like think of really details, all the characters, all these like small happenings in the book you have to think of. So just having like a big plot doesn't really mean you're a good writer, you know? But I've always think of like creative plots, but I never like the details. I'm really weak with these details. When I write songs too, I can think of like good lyrics and good melody, but the arrangements, when you have to arrange, like put in all these sounds, finding all those sounds, it just tires me. It's so tedious. You know, you have to find the exact sound that you want, and it gets really, you know, tiring sometimes. And I think I'm pretty bad with details. All right, Lynn and Celine, thank you guys very much for your questions. And before we move on, we're gonna listen to a song. None is Munder by Mamamoo, requested by Muzila from Malaysia. The song you just heard was None is Munder by Mamamoo, requested by Muzila from Malaysia. All right, it's time for message time, and we have a message from Giselle from the Philippines. Hey, how have you been, Moon? I've been good. How are you, Giselle? I must admit, it's been a long time since I've last tuned in, maybe a month and a half. You know what? You know that thing called work. Hoo. I see. But today I have some downtime here in KL, Kuala Lumpur. So what better thing to do than listen in, right? Realization. I'm really glad to be an RP fan. You know why? I get to meet a lot of awesome people from all around the world, just like Jesslyn and Sue, who I just met yesterday. And the more awesome thing is, meeting them felt like seeing old friends. No awkwardness. And it's the same with everyone I met so far. And someday we're gonna all get together and have an awesome party. Moon, you three are invited too if you would like to come. And I would love to come, Giselle. And yeah, that's the thing I see with our fans. And it's something I really appreciate. And the thing is, you guys all get along together. You know, you guys all feel like family. And I see that you guys all become friends through being our fan. And it's something that I'm really grateful for. And I really appreciate that. So keep that up, all right? So don't fight. I think I think I'm actually, there's been like one or two instances where like a group of fans did not get along, but I don't think it's happening anymore. And I would really appreciate it if you guys did not fight. And that really, it hurts my heart. It's heartbreaking to see that our fans fight. So I do not wish to see that happen. And I'm glad, Giselle, that you get along with all of our different fans. So you guys keep that up. We should all become a big family, and we should definitely hold a huge party. Yeah. All right, Giselle, thank you very much. And thanks to everyone who sent in your messages for message time. And we're going to listen to a song before we come back with... actually, we're going to listen to two songs before we come back with more. 2 Years Apart by Eddie Kim, requested by Moonlight from Korea, and 이럴 거면 그러지 말지 by 배가연. All right, guys, it's almost time to wrap up the first hour. And in the second hour, we're going to come back with Jane and Xion for Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. And to wrap things up for the first hour, I will let you hear Hello by Adele, requested by Ardianti from Indonesia. And I'll be right back.
Music Access.
All right, the second hour for Music Access has begun, and I'm your DJ for Music Access, Moon of Royal Pirates. And in the second hour today, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Jane and Xion will be joining me for this corner in just a bit. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through our smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio, and you can use our services there. All right, after listening to a song, we're going to come back with Jane and Xion for Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. And we're going to listen to 예쁘다 by 17. Men and women, women and men.
How are we different?
How are we the same?
Let's find out through Men Are From Mars.
Women are from Venus.
Hello, Jane and Xion.
Hello.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Not bad.
Not
Not
bad?
bad?
Why not bad? Why not great?
Great.
No, it's not great. That was so fake.
Yeah, what reaction was that?
I'm
Yeah.
just a little tired.
Tired.
Oh.
What you been up to nowadays? That made
No,
you tired.
it's not what I've been doing.
Uh-huh.
It's just the weather
The weather.
lately.
The weather is horrible.
Lately.
The dust, right?
Yeah.
I mean, last month we had a lot of dust, but hopefully this month it's gonna get better, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. But so, do you guys like May? Xion, do you like May?
I like June.
You like June? Why do you like June?
Because it's my birthday.
When's your birthday?
June 8th.
June 8th. I see.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Present?
A present? I don't have one yet. You want a sip of my coffee?
Nah.
All right. How about you, Jane? Do you like May?
May. No opinion.
No opinion
Why?
on it.
No particular opinion. on
Okay,
it.
so
Nothing fun.
So
Yeah.
Jane and Xion, tell me your favorite and least favorite months.
My favorite would be, I think No, I don't know. Maybe December. But then
Your favorite's December?
I don't like winter. So I don't know how that goes.
That's very ironic.
weird,
Very
yeah.
ironic.
But then my favorite day is not in December. It's
What's your
actually
favorite day?
Halloween.
Halloween's your favorite day.
Yeah.
Do you go
Why?
to Itaewon with costumes and
No, actually.
What?
Oh, yeah.
okay? So
Maybe I should've
I see that
mentioned.
you guys have a story
Yeah.
that you guys are trying to hide.
Yeah.
Jane,
Halloween is a fun day.
Yeah.
okay, tell me one good story that you did on Halloween. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna find out.
Jane?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything for Halloween.
Really?
I didn't do anything.
Really?
Last Halloween I just stayed
Nothing.
home. I think I had a
Aw.
schedule. I had a schedule.
That's it.
And you didn't go to Itaewon afterwards?
I did not. So I saw all these pictures of people who went out, but I had something, so I couldn't go. And I was like, I was so jealous. I was like, because I have a Darth Vader costume that I really wanted to wear for Halloween, but I
you
did
can
not.
wear it here.
Huh?
Yeah.
To
wear it
Arirang.
here.
Just on a regular day. wear it
Yeah,
down.
regular day. Make
yeah?
it special.
People are gonna
A
think I'm
special
crazy.
day in May.
Maybe. So how about you, Jane? What'd you do for last Halloween?
Me?
Yeah,
I went a little too crazy.
you went a little too crazy.
Mm,
Where
yeah.
were you? Itaewon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
met Xian 언니.
My lips are sealed.
I see. So you guys are there together.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
And you guys had a lot of fun, so that's good.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
All right.
definitely fun.
Well, anyways, in Korea during during elementary school, I hear that they have field days, right,
Mm,
during May.
Yeah.
Maybe today, right, May 3rd? Schools might be having field days. Do you guys have any special memories?
A couple. Actually, I remember just going out, really wishing the night before it would be like a really sunny,
Right.
nice day. And it usually was, I think. Maybe it
Yeah.
was just my luck. But usually was. But it just got me thinking right now, if children were having these athletic competitions outside,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be very nice with the dust.
Dust,
Oh, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
True.
They should all wear masks.
Yeah,
Mm.
I
And doing
had
it.
very lovely childhood memories of like the blue sky, running, yeah,
On
doing
field
all
day.
that. But
Actually, those are like one of my only memories of when I was in like elementary school.
oh,
I don't have that many memories, but those days I remember clearly. I remember that when like one of the field days ended, and when I was going home, it was raining like a little bit. It was sunny, but it started to rain a little bit, and I saw a rainbow on a field day. So that's
Wow.
like a memory that I still remember.
mm.
How about you, Jane? Are you athletic at all?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You seem very agile.
Not athletic, agile.
Agile, like a Pokemon.
Ah, wow.
But you do work out a lot.
I do work out a lot.
I see.
I remember in sports day, I went second once in the
Running.
running. Yeah,
I see.
1500 meter.
Wow.
1500 meters?
1500 meters.
So long
What?
distance runner.
Yeah, long distance runner.
Oh my god, that is long.
And also, the best part of sports day equals no class.
Oh, so
Oh
true.
yeah, that was the best
So
thing.
true.
Yeah.
I actually have two memories.
Another one.
Another one. I actually won first place.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have a picture of myself. I was like running with my eyes closed. I'm not that athletic, and I was like running with my eyes closed, and I noticed that I won first place. That's one thing. And then
Wow.
one thing was in America. When I was in America, we played tug of war,
Mhm.
and then our team was keep on losing, right? And this last time was an important one to decide which team was gonna win.
Mm.
And I wanted to, and I didn't participate for the last game. And I was like, I wanna go in, right? And then when I went in, our team won, and everybody like I was like, it was like kind of heroic for me. Everyone was like, oh, we won because
Wow.
Moon like came in. So that was like a really glorious moment for me in my field day memory. Yes. Anyways.
Anyway.
We're gonna continue on with Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus with Xion and Jane after listening to a song.
Mm.
미치지 않고서야 by
Oh,
Xion
wow.
featuring Danny An. Alright, that was 미치지 않고서야 by Xion featuring Danny An.
Yeah.
It's the first time I heard this song.
Really? That was my debut song.
It's your debut song.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
Danny An featured it from God, right?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
The writer who wrote this song is actually good friends with Danian.
I
And
see.
he said, yeah, he kind of just suggested
That
he'll
he would
go
do it.
really well with the song. And he asked, and he was really up for it.
Oh,
He
cool.
really wanted to do
Wow.
it, so yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, and we're gonna move on with Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus with Jane and Xion. And Xion, can you read the message for us?
Sure, it's from Chile, from Pia Werlinger, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I will tell you about my not love story. Haha.
Okay.
I was always a very good friend with boys because I liked sport a lot, especially basketball. But I was very bad in understanding men in relationships.
Uh-huh.
A year ago, I came to Korea to study Korean. And it was a really hard decision because I was in a relationship for 13 years.
Wow.
What?
Well, we decided it was my time and my family supported me a lot. But after 4 months being here, my ex-boyfriend asked me when I will come back all the time, saying 1 more month, right? I needed to come back soon, and I told him I will in a year, and this started a lot of fights. Probably because we were far. And one day, I decided to talk about it, and finally we broke up because he said long-distance relationship is impossible, even if we were in a relationship for 13 years. Haha. I think it's a little funny because he was bad with reactions and probably wanted to get a reaction out of me, but I don't think I was wrong or overreacting, and I see these kind of reactions in many of my friends, and that's why I think now it's funny.
I see.
Mm.
Long distance relationships.
Mm.
Do you guys think? Have you guys ever been in a long distance relationship?
Not
No.
really.
Not at all. Not once.
No, not really.
Really?
Um,
Like when you guys are younger, like young.
No.
I've
Not even.
seen a lot of people try it out, but it never really works out.
True.
Mm.
Yeah, I think when your bodies are far apart, like your like emotions,
Right.
I guess, become farther apart too.
Right.
Right. So, tell me about your friends who were in long distance relationships.
Well, there are many because in Sydney, I don't know why, a lot of people decide to go to different places. There are really, I guess, the group of really energetic traveling people. So
Uh-huh.
they go to Asia, like
Right.
Europe, UK.
Yeah.
And this starts long distance relationships. And I say starts because they always say they're going to come back soon, you know, like
Yeah.
a year or two. But then it never really does.
Yeah, they're always like,
And
we can
then
work
you
it
get
out.
to-
This is gonna
Yeah.
work out because we love each other,
Yeah.
but does not. I've rarely seen long distance relationships work out.
Mm.
And even in Korea, it's such a small country, but there are people who do long distance relationships as well,
So true.
right? I've seen like couples that date like from Seoul and Busan.
But that's not really counted as like.
That's
Very
long
long
distance.
Yeah.
It's not very, but I think it's pretty far.
You know, there's a lot of people in Korea, say like Korean friends. They'll
Uh-huh.
have their boyfriends or girlfriends go to United States
Mhm.
to learn English.
Yeah.
And yeah, they like go for a year,
Mhm.
maybe two, but then they break up. They end up breaking up.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes when they do come back,
They start dating.
yeah,
Of
they
course.
make up.
Is that kind of weird? Like
Yeah.
you guys like each other and then they go back to the States and you guys date whoever you want to date and then come back and you guys start dating again.
Maybe they feel like a freedom of some kind. Like nobody knows them. They are free to date whoever they want. I don't know.
You know, I heard that a lot of people who go study abroad like for like a couple of years, they like end up dating a lot of people.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, because
you've
like
never
like
heard of
No,
that?
I've never heard of
like
that.
Shion says, like they feel like free and nobody knows them and nobody's gonna judge them. It's not gonna get like tangled.
Mm.
So they just kind of like end up dating all these people and just come back like
Right.
come back like to their normal selves.
Why were you like that?
No. Go on, that's 살았다. Jane found something to pick on today. No, actually, mine wasn't study abroad. I went to America for
Yeah.
imin. You know, I moved to America. You know.
So
Right.
for Moon, it'll be more like the other way around. So he'll be doing that in Korea right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're currently doing that.
No, it's because I live in Korea now. You know, I have a reputation here too.
So what happens is for guys like Moon, just before they leave
Uh-huh.
to wherever they came from, like a
Uh-huh.
year maybe before, they start dating all these girls. Like,
No, no, no.
all these different girls.
Ah.
And then they just leave,
Why are
break
you-
hearts everywhere.
You're
I
such
see
a
your game now.
you're such a good story maker. You should definitely be a novel writer.
You think?
Well, I guys, all the listeners, I don't do that. I've never done that. I think I lived a pretty good life.
I listened to you earlier about you wanting to write a book.
Oh,
Really?
me?
Yeah.
About
oh yeah,
what?
because I always think of these like crazy stories in my head.
Maybe you should chill with us. We'll give you some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a lot of good ideas?
Yeah.
Like what? Tell me like a
Like-
idea that you thought of.
Like the real moon.
The real,
The real moon.
the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Wait, no, right now the listeners are gonna really think like there's something wrong with me.
Yeah, that's a pretty good title.
Yeah,
Dark
the real
side
moon.
of the
Yeah,
moon.
the dark side of the
Yeah.
Dark
moon.
side. It's
I
it's
like
a
it.
it's an album title for a Pink Floyd album.
I like it.
Like you
Yeah.
grab the girl's hand like on a night out if you fancy her.
I could do that.
We'll do it episode by episode.
Yeah.
Instead of chapters, we'll have episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, each episode.
And the book
Of
will
me.
be like
Yeah.
really thin.
Yeah.
Like series, like
Maybe like a monthly.
What do you mean it's gonna be really
Monthly.
a
thin?
monthly.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
gonna
be
be like a
enough.
monthly thing.
Enough
Mm.
material for a monthly, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
Anyways, but you guys can't hold hands on a first date. I think holding hands on a first date is fine.
Well, no, I remember Moonoppa saying
Yeah.
the holding hands part. It wasn't even a date. It was like if I fancy the girl, like on a night out,
Uh huh.
then I'll grab her.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Well, you gotta. You have to be manly when it comes to it. You gotta be take that first move.
If a guy did that to me, I would probably slap him.
No
Yeah?
way. Just by holding hands now.
Yeah, I would
you're
be
lying.
like, "What are you doing?" and slap his hand.
Oh, slap his hand,
Oh.
not like slap his face.
Slap
right?
No,
his
no,
head.
no, no,
Bam.
not the face, not the face.
Yeah, it really depends on the person, I guess. I guess
Yeah.
some people are more accepting to it, some people are not.
But then if
Like-
you like the person, I guess it's alright.
It's all right.
Mm.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just kind of open-minded. in that
Okay,
way.
you're safe, Moonoppa.
I'm safe, right?
Right, episode number 1.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna continue on with Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus with Shion and Jane after listening to a song, and we're gonna listen to 이렇게 예뻤나 by CN Blue. All right, song we just heard was 이렇게 예뻤나 by CN Blue. And Jane,
Yeah.
why are you laughing?
Nothing.
All right, can you read the next message for us?
Our next message is from Gracelyn.
No, you read it wrong.
No, stop lying.
It's Graceline.
No, it's Gracelyn.
Gratulation.
Graceline.
Gracelyn.
No, Graceline fixed. I mean, sorry. Ah, dang it, I gave it
Con.
away. Anyways, yeah.
From Gracelyn from Singapore. Hi, Moonoppa, Jane 언니, and Xian 언니.
What's up?
Hope you guys are having a great day.
Thank you.
Anyways, here's my story.
Okay.
My younger sister is in high school now. Ever since she was in high school, she got pursued by many guys.
Ooh.
She herself is also very troubled by it because she doesn't like any one of them, and she keeps rejecting them. But a few of them are very persistent.
Uh-oh.
She even told me that one guy cried after he got rejected.
Huh.
Sorry, but I was laughing out loud when she told me that. And she is the type to be friends even if she doesn't like the guy. Ever since then, every time she tells me that someone is pursuing her, I would tell her, reject the guy. Or you don't even know him, etc., etc. Because I have this suspicious mindset that most of the guys are bad eggs.
Bad egg.
Bad eggs.
Ah.
Like bad seed?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ah.
see.
All right. I was afraid that she would get cheated or bullied.
Mm.
Well, I don't know, but I always felt that you have to know the person well enough to tell whether he or she does not have bad intentions. Somehow, this mindset has caused me to develop a mistrust in everyone except my close friends. Till now, I haven't had any relationship, not even a some. Even if the guy is a good person, I would think that I don't deserve it. Somehow I lost my confidence, but the funny thing is, I'm always the one to give advice to my friends on relationships when I didn't even have any experience.
Graceland, you're one of those people.
But like ages ago, a long time ago, when I didn't have any relationships either,
Was this in like
I was
elementary
still giving
school?
people relationship advice. No, I don't think
Were
people
you 9?
No, in high school.
High school.
Still giving people relationship advice, and I think it just comes from the fact that you see a lot, you read a lot, that kind of thing. Because you can learn a lot from your own relationships as well. But
Yeah.
with own relationships, your emotions are involved, so you never really
You can't be objective.
you can't really do it right.
Even it happens to me now as well. Like even if I'm in a relationship now, like if my friends were going through the same thing that I went through, then I would give them a completely different advice to how I handled it. But deep inside, I know that I wouldn't be able to do what I'm telling my friends to.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that too. It's
Mm.
like easier for me to say, but for that person, it's hard,
Mm.
right? Because their emotions are definitely involved. And for Gracelyn and for her younger sister, what do you guys think about what do you guys think about this? She's always kind of scared that she or her younger sister is gonna get hurt,
Mm.
and they kind of like reject and block everybody out of their lives. And what do you guys think about that?
I think maybe blocking people is kind of being harsh,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, I completely understand it's better to be careful
Mm-hmm.
than be completely open-minded to everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at some point, I kind of realize this now myself,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't always just be so strict.
Mm.
True.
Yeah. Because you never know what will happen in life.
I know.
Like, that person could be like a really good
great
friend.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Is this coming from like a relationship experience or? Because
What?
it's sounding like it.
Well, no.
He's like fully agreeing with you there. It's like, yeah, you lose that person, right? He's like, you felt something, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You know, what kind of experience is that?
No, it's like
what's her name?
no. Sometimes if you think about it, all these relationships that you've been in your
Mhm.
life, sometimes to somebody you're a really great guy.
Yeah.
You're this funny, amazing guy, but to someone else you might be a creep.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on how that person accepts you and how like that timing and how you acted, I guess, in front of them. So what I'm saying is you gotta give. I think if you're kind of slightly attracted to somebody, I think you gotta give that person a chance.
Mm.
And like I always say, you gotta balance it out. Like it's okay to be like protective of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to have that shield a little bit, but having that too like straight up is too. You gotta like open up to somebody, you know.
You know, I kind of disagree with you guys on that, but I
What do you
kind of
think?
agree. I kind of disagree at the same time. It's because I've seen a lot of friends like this who are always suspicious about everybody, whether it's to them or to their
Yeah, I
siblings,
see people like that
friends,
too.
whatever. But then they still give really, really good love advice.
Mhm.
On top of that, regardless of what kind of advice you give to another person, if that person likes that other person, they're gonna date.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you say, "Oh, reject the guy" or whatever. Blah
That's
blah
true.
blah.
Maybe the younger sister haven't found somebody that she really liked, I guess.
Right. The only problem with Gracelyn, I think, is if she really wanted to date, but this personality of hers was getting in the way. That's the problem. But then,
Yeah.
if there's no one she wants to date, and she just has this mindset, and she's just worried about her future, whether this, a knight in a shining armor will come, but then she's gonna lose him because she has this personality. You know, that's just dreaming right now.
That's dreaming. And
Yeah.
actually, a lot of people have that, like, mindset. Like, I'm
Mainly
gonna meet my
girls.
mainly girls. Like they have this fantasy about like guys, I guess, like this knight in shining armor, this perfect guy is gonna come into my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the big things why girls can't date. Like the girls that can't date have that mindset sometimes.
Right.
You know, with the whole this just came up, like it's made her cause. No, she said somehow this mindset has caused me to develop a mistrust in everyone
Uh-huh.
except my close friends. I think that's kind of unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like, I think in the end of the day, Gracelyn, you need to stop thinking so much.
Yeah.
No, like, I was like that once upon a time, and I'm still like
Once
that
upon a time.
from time to time. I
Once
am
upon a
still like
time.
that.
I was like that.
But
I
yeah,
see.
you gotta stop thinking so much, or else you're just gonna worry about something that's not even a present.
For sure.
And it's just gonna stress you out more.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna bother you, bug you to the point where you're just gonna close yourself to everything around you.
Mm-hmm.
And you will just miss all the good people or the good chances that you could meet and could have.
You know, like when you're on a diet, you
Mhm.
like put really like sexy women's photos on the fridge so you don't go eat. You sit
Oh,
there
yeah,
and
so
say,
that's like,
yeah,
You
yeah,
need
yeah.
a model.
Uh-huh.
Well, Gracelyn has like a perfect model she can follow.
Who?
She has Moon.
Yeah.
Grayson, you got me. Look at me. Just go grab that hand. When you get that chance, go grab that hand, all right? No, I'm not saying go like grab any guy's hand, but Grayson, what we're saying is, I think you should be a little more open-minded. And I think there are people who's worthy of trust, definitely. But if you keep on mistrusting everybody, you're gonna miss those people in your life who you can, really trust and who are actually good, right? So I think Graceland, you should, maybe put that wall down a little bit, right? How
Good
about
to be
that?
safe, though.
Good to be safe. Good to be
Follow
safe.
in Moon's footsteps.
Yeah, but also, but in relationships, I think it's okay to get hurt. It makes you stronger.
You
No
learn
pain,
a
no
lot.
gain.
No pain, no gain. Like I've
Yeah.
been hurt. I've been like I've been hurt too.
Who was it?
Huh?
We'll revenge.
Is she
Who was
in the
it?
entertainment?
I'll tell you guys after radio. No, I'm
Oh,
just
a
kidding.
singer or an actress?
No. An actress. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was totally kidding. Totally kidding.
Is she still active right now?
No, we're
not?
gonna leave it at that. Huh? No, anyways, but I think being hurt, it makes you grow. It makes you grow as a person, and I think you gotta be like that mentally healthy to like actually grow from that pain as well. But if you don't open yourself up, like you're just gonna be like stuck where you are right now, and I think that's the worst thing, getting hurt, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, good luck with that, Graceland. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your younger sister too. Maybe she's gonna learn from you and develop that same wall too. But
Or maybe not. If she really likes him, then she'll date him regardless.
it's true. But there are people who blocks basically everybody from their lives too. I've seen people like that.
That's true. Actually, one of my friends are actually really like that.
Right? There are people like that.
Yeah, she hardly dates anyone.
Is-
And it's
is it because she's
of
scared?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't know who to trust. And I don't know, maybe in a way now back in high school, it was not affecting her at all because she was busy with her work, blah, blah, blah. But now, maybe a little bit because all people around her are either in long-term relationships or getting married. So she's now still single. So I guess in a little bit of her own mind, it's worrying her.
Yeah. It's fear.
Yeah.
And through all these relationships and getting hurt and being in a relationship and all that stuff, you develop an eye to see people. And you can kind of tell if you can trust this person or not.
That's so true.
Yeah. So if you're in that wall without any experiences, like when you age, you're still not going to know like who to trust.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up meeting somebody that kind of manipulated you, but actually you can't trust. That's possible too.
Yep.
So you got to have these experiences, not like too much, but you got to have these experiences to develop that eye, to develop that sense to tell who's trustworthy or not.
So
right?
correct. Coming from experience.
Yeah, coming from experience. All right. Anyways, if you guys want some dating advice or if you have any questions about relationships and love or about men and women in general, all you need to do is write Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, MMWV, on your title and send in your message on our message board. And we'll be waiting for your messages. All right. Well, it's almost time to wrap things up already, guys.
Oh, already.
That's such like a soulless reaction. Oh, already.
Every time, every week.
All right, guys. Well, sending Jade and Shion out, we're going to listen to two songs. Focus by Ariana Grande featuring Jamie Foxx and Stitches by Shawn Mendes. Goodbye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
All right, we just listened to Focus by Ariana Grande featuring Jamie Foxx and Stitches by Shawn Mendes. And it's now time to reveal the answer for Moon Quiz from the first hour. And what is the answer for today? It's Lovelies. It's the girl group Lovelies. And thank you guys very much for taking part in Moon Quiz. And make sure to look forward to tomorrow's Moon Quiz and do not forget to participate. All right, we're going to listen to two songs that was requested by our listeners. Hey Girl by B.I.G., requested by Darcy from USA, and 상상 더하기 by Laboom, requested by Harshka from Sri Lanka. All right, that's it for today's Music Access, and our last song for today is Time Is Running Out by Muse, requested by Ruzi from Indonesia. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, so have a fantastic rest of the day. Annyeong!